October 17th. It's around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna do a quick update on some of the forex pairs that I'm watching. Actually watching two pairs right now, waiting for to see if a trade is triggered, and I'm also update you on a short position that I'm holding in USD JPY. So first off, what I'm looking at is Canadian Swiss franc pair, CAD CHF. So as you can see, the price has been moving in a downtrend channel here. Like you can see a downtrending channel here. The thing is, a break of such channels should have strength, because as traders have been waiting for some time for this channel to break. So which is important to get like the whole story. So they've been waiting since, when is this? Since late April. This pair, the price has been trading in a channel, right? So when a pair trades in such a channel or a flag or any consolidation for a long time, a break should come with strength, because traders has been anticipating a break to the upside or the downside, and when it comes, you want to see all those traders getting in the action. However, what has happened is day after the break of the channel, we get a reversal candlestick pattern to the downside. This one. So you see this one. This is one of not mine. Everybody uses this, but this is one of the candlestick patterns that I watch for, right? So people call it the high test candles, inverted hammer. But what's important here is after a long consolidation channel, price broke to the upside. The first day, let me make it larger. The first day broke, price was not able to hold its high. It went all the way up here, but the buyers didn't have the strength. In fact, the sellers had the strength to push it more than 50% of its gain. The next day, price opens here. It goes all the way back to test the next probable resistance line. And then what happens? Sellers come back again and they push price all the way back to below where price opened for the day. So that's what's really important. So I would have expected the buyers to come in with strength here, because they've been waiting for so long. As I did, I was waiting to see if it was gonna kick off. As soon as it broke, I was hoping it would consolidate somewhere here and go on its next run. But that didn't happen. In fact, bears were able to push it all the way down. So how am I going to trade this? What I'm waiting for is, because this is a bearish candlestick, I'm waiting for a break of this low of today's candle. So let me just make it a little bit clearer for you guys. Just like this. And so the next probable resistance is somewhere here. So put it 1 to 2.2. So I'll probably take partial profits here, but since price has a memory, and every time it's come back and reversed from the top of this channel, it was able to pretty much touch the lower end of the channel as well. So I'm not gonna be taking all my position size here. I'll take majority of my position size, but I'll leave a little bit to see if it's gonna go back down there. So that's the first pair that I'm watching for let's say Thursday, Friday. If this kicks in, this should probably kick in tomorrow. So hold it maybe till Friday. I don't expect it to go all the way down. That'll be bonus if it kicks all the way down tomorrow. But if not, this is a trade that I probably will hold over the weekend. Okay. So the next pair that I'm watching is USD. Again, Swiss franc. Okay. This, however, is to the upside. So let me make this a little bit smaller. So on this one, price has been consolidating between a pennant-like pattern since early 2016. So this was the high. This is November 30th, so December. This is around January. So 2015, early 2016 has been in this range. It's been making higher highs and making higher lows and making lower highs, kind of making that triangle pattern. So price is compressing between those zones. So why am I looking at this pair? So initially, late last week and early this week, when it was approaching, I was waiting for a bearish signal. When this candle popped up here, I was like, okay, That's an engulfing channel. Let's see what happens. But the next day it broke a little bit lower, but went all the way back and gained all what it gave back the day before. Okay, so however, price has been able to hold the highs, testing this trend line. So it's testing this upper trend line and it's holding its highs. That's really important, because if the bears had the strength, they would push it down. You see how tight this flag is. It's not a wavy flag. I don't usually trade flags, but this actually impressed me, the fact that bulls are able to hold it right over here and keep price compressed for now several days. This doesn't mean that this is a sure, no trade is a sure trade. So what I'm waiting for is a break of these highs and to get into a long position and probably have the stop below these lows. And with those lows, this is going to be a quick trade though. This is going to be a trade up to this zone, probably the 99 500s or the $1 mark, and get out quickly. Hopefully it activates tomorrow and Friday I'm out of it. That's what I'm hoping for, but let's see how this goes. But you guys get my my thinking around this trade, right? See, if you look back over here, again, kind of consolidated here, pushed back, first day indecision, second day inverted hammer, and breaks down. Over here comes kind of a doji looking candle, bearish candle, and breaks down, right? So when it comes to the upside, inverted hammer or lotus candle and goes up. Over here, not the greatest bullish candle, but it just bounces up, comes to here, bounces up. But over here, now the bulls are holding the highs. That's what's really important. But we still do want confirmation. Ideally, I don't trade flags, and when I trade flags, I trade bounces, so a retest to the trend line. But since there's such close resistance up here and I'm only trading this bit, I am gonna get in on a break and get out quickly, or if it's not moving with strength, I am out. So that's the plan. Let's see what happens. The next pair that I want to update you guys on is a active trade on USD yen. This one I've been watching as well. So you see that price has been downtrending, right? Price has been downtrending since February. Now what happens? Comes here, kind of does a double bottom and breaks this trend line, and then it starts consolidating in this box. And then what happens is, look at this pattern. The price is going up, but with not with strength. So it goes down, then up, but really not making any ground. It's like anybody could see that price bulls are not showing strength here. Then what happens is it breaks, and the break of the trend line is when I got in on a 4-hour pattern, I believe. Let me just go back and check. Yeah, so it broke, came back for a retouch and printed a bearish engulfing at a key level. So what's important is when you see this trend, when you see these candlestick patterns, right? When you see these candlestick patterns, I think it's important that you have a predefined zone to get into these trend patterns. See, there was a low test over here, but what's the risk to reward? There's no risk to reward there. So why do you want to trade between these significant trend, support and resistance lines? Because that's where people are watching. That's where people have seen prior action. So that's where supply and demand comes in. So that's why signals that you get in key zones or key support and resistance areas have a higher probability to work, is because that's where supply and demand comes in. So this is another trade that I'm actively trading right now. I am short. I am in the green on this pair, but I do think from what I'm seeing, the MACD is crossing to the downside. Even if you see the daily, MACD has a bearish cross. We have this 50 EMA coming up against it. Let's see what happens. This is kind of scaring me, but this pattern I think will have a lot of bullish strength. But hey, this is only my bias here. Let's see how it does. I'm gonna read the price action tomorrow and day after and see if I'm gonna hold this for a long time or maybe get out for a small profit. That said, that's about it I have for today. Please tune in tomorrow. I'm trying a conscious effort to give a forex update on pairs every day or every other day. Please come in, subscribe, like it, and also feel free to go to my website, thevagabondtrader.com, and I usually post one watch list per a week, and I also go and do a YouTube video doing a midweek update on some of the pairs that I've listed here. Also have some articles on how to trade, the compounding effort, how to trade while having a full-time job, and I'm also currently writing a MACD article. If you didn't see, I've been using MACD since the days that I started, right? Kind of gotten used to it. I usually trade with no indicators, but these are the only two that I look for confirmation. I do not trade just because the MACD line crosses or the RSI is overextended. I trade. So look here, RSI is overextended. Did it break? No, it kept going up. So our indicators are used to confirm what you see through price, because indicators are made up of calculations from the price. So it's important that you first look for a candlestick pattern or whatever signal that you're using, then confirm. Let's say you're seeing a bullish signal, are your indicators giving bullish signals as well? Is your RSI oversold and it's giving a bullish signal? I was like, okay, price is overextended to the downside and you're getting a hammer candle. Okay, that's one. Is your MACD crossing to the bulls? Where is the MACD relatively to the zero line? Because that matters. So use indicators to confirm what price is saying. All right. Hope you guys have a good week. Good week at the rest. I'm so sorry. Hope you have a good week. There's only 2 days left. Make sure you protect your capital, protect your gains. You don't want to end the week with a nil. It's happened to me so many times where I'm profitable till Wednesday. Greed kicks in, then I give back most of it Thursday, Friday. So don't let that happen. Make sure your number one priority is to safeguard your capital and build it with small increments. All right. Have a good day, guys. Thank you.